Hello, hello. I'm back again, and this time I'm going to call the New Jersey office of Mikie Sherrill, who's running for the Democrats for the 11th congressional district seat. She's running against Rosemary Becci. And just to give you some brief background on Rosemary Becci, on Mikie Sherrill. She is a former Navy pilot. She is what could casually be described as a hypermilitarist, yet she poses as a Democrat who cares about human rights, human well being, human welfare. But if you take a look at her platform, if you listen to what she said, she's essentially another neoliberal functionary in the same vein as Barack Obama or Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, or take your pick. So we're going to call Mikie's office right now. I keep saying where. I'm going to call Mikie's office right now and see if I can pose some questions about her platform, which is not much different than Rosemary's. I would say just substitute a fetish for police for a fetish for the military. So let's see how this goes.
Hi, thank you for calling Congresswoman Sherrill's office. How can I help you?
Hi, can I speak to Mikie, please?
The congresswoman is not available. How can I help you?
Is she in Washington?
She's just not available. She is like in her office doing things, and we're all working remote right now, so it's a bit challenging. What can I help you with?
I have a few questions about her platform that I'd like to ask. I am a citizen of the 11th District.
Okay.
Are you somebody who's capable of speaking about her platform, or is there a PR person I should speak to?
Are you just calling as an individual, or are you calling from like a press organization?
I am calling as an individual.
Okay. Well, I'm only an intern, and so I can't really speak to all of her platform. So I can always take down your concerns and pass them along to the proper person in our office.
I'd rather not do that. If you can get somebody who can speak to my concerns on the phone, I'd appreciate that because
Okay.
campaigns tend to not return calls or emails.
Okay. Can I first have your name, please?
My first name is Jesse.
And your last name?
It's Zurwell, Zurawell.
Okay, and can I just have like the topics that your questions are on?
Uh, can I speak to somebody about these topics? Can I ask them the questions? I don't want this to
Okay,
just be written down on a post-it and disappeared somewhere.
I was just going to write down what you wanted to know so I can see if I can find somebody. But just give me 1 minute, please.
Okay. Here we go again. I apologize once again that you have to stare at me waiting.
It's all right.
Thank you. forgot about the mute button.
Hi, my name's Chris. I'm one of Congresswoman Sherrill's staffers.
Okay. Are you with public relations, or are you a campaign manager?
No, I'm not with her campaign. This is her official office. We're a separate operation from the campaign. I understand you were speaking with Madeline and you had some questions. I wanted to see if I could be helpful.
Well, how can I get in touch with her campaign and ask the questions I have?
Oh, sure. You can email info@mikiesherrill.com. It's the best way to get in touch with the campaign.
Is there a phone number I can call?
I don't believe so. I don't have a phone number, and we can't really coordinate with them again for ethical reasons. So I can give you that email though.
What do you mean you don't coordinate with them for ethical reasons?
So we're her official office, and the campaign is obviously the campaign that's to help her get reelected. I work on the official side, the casework services and legislation and all that, but there's ethical reasons we can't coordinate with the campaign.
So, does she have a number in DC, perhaps, where I can get in touch with her or somebody who can speak to my questions?
I mean, we're happy to take down your thoughts, and I can share them with her legislative team. I can give you the DC phone number, but they're likely to also take down your thoughts, and we share everything together. So I can take your thoughts down if you like.
No, I'd rather ask her or somebody in PR myself. Just curious though, why is it so hard to contact her?
I mean, we're in touch right now. If you're requesting a meeting with her, you can. We have an online form where you can make that request. But she's. I know she's got I don't control her schedule, so I'm not really sure what her availability is. But I know if you wanted to meet with her directly, you would complete our meeting request form online.
I don't want to meet with her directly, and I don't even have to speak with her directly, but someone who can answer questions about several platform points she has that are frankly not only egregious, but human rights offenses. And I would like to know why she's supporting these platform points and why she thinks they're moral and something that we should get behind, and why she doesn't broadcast more the truth of what's happening, especially geopolitically, especially being a politician who spent a decade plus in the Navy.
Sure, I'm happy to hear you out and take down your questions and share them with our legislative team and the congresswoman. But can we start with your name? Can I take down your name and make sure we get this in our system?
No, I don't want to just have my questions end up on a post-it that ends up in the circular file. I'd rather talk to somebody who can answer them, and if they don't have the knowledge or they don't want to, that's fine. But I don't. I've been through this before.
Who could best answer this?
Well, doesn't she have a foreign policy team?
Sure. Yeah, we have people that cover every legislative area. To figure out where I need to direct you to, I would need a little bit more detail and a name and phone number so someone could get back to you, or you can get a response out to you.
Well, here's the thing. I emailed her campaign near the end of last year and never got a response. Actually, I did get a response. It was just a template response. And again, I'm wondering, why can't somebody who lives in her district, whom she's currently representing and wants to continue representing, why can't I get in touch with her and ask ask her these questions.
Yeah, I'd like to get you some answers to your questions. I just don't know what they are or what the topic is exactly. Again, we have a few different staffers. They cover different areas. I'd like to make sure I'm reaching out to the right person.
Well, I'd like to know why she is as hyper militarist as she is, why she is in favor of spending $754 billion a year on the military budget, why she's in favor of sending $3.8 billion a year to Israel, why she is backing Biden, who is a rapist and serial child groper, as well as a war criminal, why she is perpetuating the Russiagate nonsense, and why she's in favor of the US's forever wars. I think these are valid questions that I should be allowed to ask somebody who's assuming to represent me.
Okay, and can I take down your name and wait for us to get back to you?
Is somebody actually going to get back to me, or is James Clapper going to show up at my door?
I'm just trying to figure out how we can get you an answer. I mean,
Can I give you an email?
sure.
All right, it's Jesse, Jesse, and my last name is spelled Z as in zebra, Urawell, at proton, Proton, mail.com, protonmail.com.
So Jesse, Zurawell at protonmail.com.
Yes.
All right, I will share this with our legislative team. We appreciate you sharing your thoughts and contacting us. Thank you.
Okay, what's your name again? Your first name?
Sure, Chris.
Chris. Okay, thank you for your time, Chris.
No problem. Take care.
Bye. Again, there you have it. See how easy it is to reach your congressperson or those who would assume to be your congressperson in the future? I don't have any words. It's the end of Empire days.